Hey guys, back with another video. And today I wanted to talk about how social media has ruined real life. Social media has ruined reality and how people are not living their true lives on social media. People are living double lives. And you would be surprised how many people actually are not happy, who are sad, angry, depressed, mentally unhinged, and they may not necessarily show it online, right? And I'm gonna give an example about how I seen recently how fake people are, and I don't just mean like a couple of people. And no, this video isn't about somebody who ticked me off, right? But there was this movement, and they do it damn near every year, right? But this year they said they had this movement about we're gonna ban back Black Friday and we're not gonna spend one dime. Not we're gonna shut it down. Don't spend anything. And now don't get me wrong, guys, because I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't celebrate the holidays, so I don't care whether people are spending their money on Black Friday sales or not. The reason for this video is because people say one thing and they do another. People are fake and you can't trust most people. So, something for me as simple as if I can't trust you to keep your word that you're not going to spend money on Black Friday, then I can't trust you in real life for real more serious and important stuff, right? If you'll lie to me about Black Friday, you'll steal from me. That's just the way. There's no gray area with me. It's either it's black and white, right? It's this or it's that, right? So these people were saying they were gonna boycott Black Friday. We're not gonna spend one dime. You even had a couple celebrities saying not 1 cent, don't spend one dime. We're not spending nothing, right? And so I happened to be out on Black Friday. I wasn't at the stores. I was actually going to get gas, and then I was going to my daughter's house. And well, my daughter and my son-in-law's house. So at any rate, I drove past this plaza where Walmart is, and there's Walmart, TJ Maxx, Burlington Coat Factory, and Home Goods. I know Home Goods and TJ Maxx are one and the same, right? At any rate, it was the shopping center where Walmart is, and there the place was packed. I just can't imagine you would even find a parking spot in that uh in that area, right? So that tells me that nobody shut down Black Friday, nobody boycotted Black Friday on this year. They didn't do it. But they were talking the good talk online, right? And it's sad because these are the same people that when the government shut down or a situation like that, it's they're online crying and yelling about, oh, we all got to stick together. We got to come together and survive as a community. Oh yeah, when you need help, now we're gonna stick together and come together and you know ride it out and survive as a community, right? And but when it's time to something as simple as boycott Black Friday, oh yeah, yeah, we're gonna do it. Not 1 cent. We're gonna shut it down. And then you're out at shopping on Black Friday. Like where do they do that at? I don't understand. I don't trust people who can't keep their word for simple stuff. Something as simple as don't shop on Black Friday. I didn't have a pact with anybody to not shop on Black Friday. I'm just using that as an example. Okay, guys? Um, yeah, like people forgot that like nobody was getting their paychecks because the government was shut down. People forgot that nobody were getting their EBT SNAP benefits, right? And I guess I don't know if it's been resolved. I don't hear anybody talking about it anymore. So I guess everybody's got their SNAP benefits and there's oh, let's survive and stick it out and work as a community. All that's gone out of the window now, right? Because nobody's surviving as a community. They're out shopping for Black Friday. I mean, if you're gonna like what? Hopefully those people were out on Black Friday buying household staples and things that are gonna help their families when they shut the government down again, because they will. And as a matter of fact, I'm hearing it could be in as early as January 2026, the government could possibly potentially shut down again. And then we're going to have these same people online screaming about, let's stick together, help each other out, feed your neighbor. When your neighbors are out blowing off their money and not doing what they're supposed to do. I just feel like you can teach a man to fish so he can eat on his own. I know that's not how the saying goes, but this is what I'm saying. Or you can give a man a fish and he's gonna keep coming back mooching for more. No, no, no. These people who say they're gonna boycott Black Friday and whatever else they're saying they're gonna do, and they don't stick to their words. These are people you cannot trust. These are not people you should have in your tribe, and these are not people that you should uh, tell any of your business to. These are just not people that you want in your life at all because they can't hold true to their word. They're impulsive and they'll say whatever they want to say to get what they want. And these are men and women. I'm sorry if you were one of the people who were just trying to figure out what you were going to do, how you're going to feed your kids, how you're going to pay for this, how you're going to pay for that, and then people are saying, well, we're all one paycheck away from disaster, which is true. We all, well, not all, not everybody. There are some wealthy people out here. I don't happen to be one of them. Most people, most Americans are one or two paychecks, a couple of paychecks, a few paychecks away from uh, disaster, trying to figure out what they're going to do. But those same Americans are out on Black Friday pretending like we just didn't go through a situation. Right? Like, I don't know, people need this dopamine fix of getting new stuff instead of getting people what they need. You're getting people what they want. I'll give an example. Let's say you see your brother walking around, he got hole in his socks, right? And you say, if you celebrate the holidays, you say, hey, bro, what do you want? As a gift, what do you want for Christmas? And your brother is saying, well, I want Apple Watch. And you're clearly looking and seeing your brother needs some socks. And so you just go out and get him the Apple Watch because that's what he wants. People don't understand wants versus needs, or they do understand and they just don't care about their needs. They'll worry about their needs when somebody says, we're not going to supply them for you. Yeah, I'm really ticked off. And I don't even celebrate the holidays, but I'm ticked off because, wow, we just forgot that like people were trying to figure out how they were going to eat. People were not supposed to get their SNAP benefits. People were laid off and not getting paid, and now everything's, oh, the government's back open, people are back to work. Uh, Allegedly, I don't know. Some people I think were supposed to be permanently laid off. I don't know. I didn't look into it. But my main focus is the people who were saying they weren't going to spend one dime, and now the parking lots in these shopping plazas are full. I saw videos where malls were like packed, um, and the people just didn't look like they were well off. Not saying that you could look at somebody and tell whether they're well off or not, but if it's true that majority of Americans are strapped for cash and living off credit cards, then I wouldn't imagine that they would have money to be out splurging and spending on Black Friday. These people give you $10 off of, uh, uh, something you've been wanting rather versus needing, and you're just going to break your neck to go out and shop with money you don't have, with on credit that you're stacking up, and you got to pay that money back. I mean, you don't got to do nothing, but there are consequences uh to not paying the money back, I guess. The bottom line is people can't be trusted. If you can't keep your word for something as simple as we're not shopping on Black Friday, then I don't trust you. And I don't think anybody should trust these people. We shouldn't feel sorry for them when the next government shutdown comes, and these people are saying, "Oh, what am I gonna do? I gotta feed my kids. Cash app me this, buy me a coffee that." I just say no, because not that I'm heartless, but because these people have short memories. They don't understand that they just can't get right. Like that movie Life. Remember the guy can't get right? These people can't get right. They talk a good talk in the moment, but they don't stick with it. You cannot trust these people. You cannot help these people. These people will turn on you. They turn on themselves. They can't keep a promise to themselves that they're not gonna waste their money on Black Friday. It is my hopes that the people that were in those stores in my area and any other area, it is my hope that those people were in there stocking up on shelf stable foods, diapers, formula for their kids, blankets because it's cold outside, especially if you live in the Northeast. Um, the things that you need, not the things that you want. I think society needs a real reality check on things that you need versus things that you want. And we got to stop trying to keep up with everybody else and stop trying to impress people that don't even like you, or people that you don't even like, right? Because you can spend your money and waste your money on trying to impress other people, or you can spend your money on things that are going to give you comfort and security, and things that are going to keep you offline screaming and begging and crying and all that extra stuff about, when people decide that, your leaders decide that they're going to do what they're going to do, and for however long they're going to do it, you'll be able to say, okay, I got this. You know what I'm saying? When you give people the power to feed you, you just have to remember they also have the power to starve you. So when times get good, please, please remember what happened. You have to remember the government shutdown and what it felt like when you felt like you weren't going to get your SNAP benefits. When you felt like, oh, I'm out of work and I don't know how long it's going to be. You have to remember and not forget. That's all. That's it. I just don't trust people. That's the whole point of this video. People are just really, uh, they, I don't know why I get sucked in every time. Like, yeah, they're gonna do it this time. They're actually gonna, not support these corporations. They're not gonna go shopping, and they do it every single time. So just remember, you guys, when people get online on the next government shutdown saying, how am I going to feed my family? I can't pay this, I can't pay that. Don't fall for the okey doke. I say don't donate, because they can sell the stuff that they bought on Black Friday. Um, you might call me heartless. You might say, dang, that's cold. It is what it is. That's why I don't trust most people. I stay to myself, because you prove to me who you are through your actions and not your words. And I'm not impressed by most people and what I see. People have game, men and women. They have game. They will talk you out of whatever they can talk you out of if you allow them to, right? Stay to yourselves, take care of your families, I hope this message finds you well. I hope this message finds you not shopping on Black Friday. And if you did shop on Black Friday, I hope you can well afford it, and you're not going to be online crying about how you couldn't, I don't know, how you can't pay anything in the next government shutdown. At any rate, you guys, that's all I have for you guys today. People are unbelievable. They're unbelievable. They're fake and you can't trust them. Um, that's all. That's it. Until next time, family. I cannot speak tonight. Until next time, family. Peace out.